Hey everyone, it's Kara here from Boho. Welcome back to 1 month in my bullet journal. Today is August 9th, Wednesday, and I'm getting ready to set up for my day ahead. So we are gonna jump right straight in and get started. So I'm actually gonna turn the page to squeeze in Wednesday because I actually have a pretty significant task list today and I don't think it's going to fit right here. So I might come back in later on and add a little quote or something down there. I don't know, I might leave it blank. I do that sometimes too. Okay, so we're going to set up for Wednesday. All right, so we've got our header all set up. And the first thing I'm going to do is migrate over my unfinished tasks from my previous page. So I'm going to look back. I did finalize my TN inserts, which is really exciting. Actually, while I'm here, I'll just show you. These are like my prototypes that I'm going to take pictures of later for the shop. But these are the notebooks. Hopefully this camera's far back enough that you can see it. So I have 4 different cover designs. I'm probably going to add more later on, but these are all meant to be colored in on your own and customized on your own, like everything else in my shop. And then I have 2 options for the inside of the notebooks themselves, and these are all A5 right now. I am going to branch out into other sizes later on, but for right now they are all A5. So my first one is like a month in one booklet. So you have a monthly spread up front, you have a weekly spread, and then places to do your daily planning, and then a little mini week in review at the end of each week. So there's enough room in here for 5 weeks, which should get you through any month. And yeah, so there's the back. And then the other option I have is just plain dot grid, and I did a really light teal dot grid, of course, Boho Berry, and I really love it. I think it turned out really nice. I'm still working on deciding if this is the exact paper that I'm going to go with. This paper is super thick, which is nice, but it also makes for some pretty thick books, and these are only 34 pages. I did a little pen test in the back of this one just to show you guys, but I used all of my normal pens. Fountain pens hold up really well unless they're really wet writers. I have this one is actually a flex pen, so I flexed it out, and I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but you can see that it feathers quite a bit on the page, but everything else worked really well. A little bit of bleed through from where I flexed that pen out and got a lot of ink on the page, but no bleed through and hardly any ghosting at all. So I love that about this paper. I just don't know how I feel about how incredibly thick it is. So my covers are a cardstock, and the pages themselves are only a little bit thinner, only a little bit thinner than that cardstock. The cardstock is, hold on, let me get the details for you guys. Okay, so the cardstock on the covers is 47 pound or 184 GSM, or grams per square meter. And then the pages inside are 39 pound, 148 GSM. So they're quite hefty. I haven't decided. I kind of love it, but I don't know. But anyway, I do believe that this is what I'm going to be going with paper-wise, at least for now, until I can perhaps source a thinner, more fountain pen friendly paper. But I love that these are bright white, and as opposed, you can even see it compared to my notebook here, how the Leuchtturm looks almost yellow compared to this bright white paper. And yeah, and then you can color in the covers yourself, and they're staple bound, all handmade by me. And I did the rounded corners and all that jazz. And these are A5, so these will fit perfectly in an A5 size TN like this one. Let me see. I have an extra band here just to show you how it looks. Doop-a-doo. All right, there we go. So that is what it looks like inside of a cover. So exciting, right? All right, anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to show you what I worked on like all day yesterday. I probably wasted a ton of paper finalizing these designs and making sure that they all turned out exactly how I wanted them. So I'm super, super excited. These are going in the shop Friday morning. I don't have an exact time yet, but if you'd like to know, you can always sign up for my email list. I'll have that linked in the description box below so that you know the exact time that things are coming out. And also, if you're on my email list, you get a 10% off coupon code every single month that you stay on my email list. So again, I'll link that down below. Let's get back to planning, shall we? All right. Okay, I got myself all distracted there. I'm just so excited. They're so cute. Okay, so finalized TN inserts, check. I still need to send PlannerCon info to Louise. Oh, and I have no appointments today, which is good. Okay, so I'm going to put an arrow through that, and then I'm also going to put an arrow through my Tombow content. My Tombow content is due today, so that's going to be one of my top priorities. So I'm actually going to signify this with a star to the right, just so it's just a little signifier to remind me that that's important, needs to get done. All right, besides that, I'm going to the office today. I need to meet with Kristen. Kristen is my assistant. If you've ever ordered from my shop, she was probably the one to pack them up, even making stickers. She's awesome. All right, I need to meet with Kristen. I also need to, I have another set of stickers that's coming out on Friday. It's like moon phases. So I actually need to bring some of those home to take pictures of them. So, all right, and then I also need to go to the grocery store because I'm leaving town this weekend and I need to make sure that my husband has food to eat. You know, that's important. Okay. I think that's it. Also, coming up soon, I'm going to go ahead and write it in today. If something's coming up like within the next week of things that I need to get done, sometimes I'll just go ahead and write it on my current daily, and then I can just migrate it forward when the time comes. But I need to make a packing list for Omaha, which is where I'm going this weekend. And I'm also participating in a course called Money Bootcamp by Denise Duffield Thomas. It's all about releasing like all these ingrained money blocks that we all have surrounding money, getting rid of those negative feelings towards money and kind of inviting more abundance into your life, which I love, 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 love. But I'm kind of falling behind on the materials because I've been so busy otherwise. So I kind of want to review the course materials. So that might be something I do later on after work is done, kind of relaxing in the evening and going through some of that stuff. Okay, so that is going to be my setup for today. I am going to color code my blue for sleep, yellow for morning routine, and then as per usual, lately, the rest of my day is pretty much going to be work. Okay, so I'm hoping to go into the office around noon. So I'll probably just pick up lunch on my way there. Hopefully be there for a couple hours. And then grocery shopping is the one thing that is personal on here today. So I'm going to just do that right here on my way home from the office. Oh, I forgot my sunshine. Okay, cool. So my daily is set up and now it's time to do my monthly spreads. Yeah. And just to be sure, I already looked at OmniFocus, but I'm just going to double check back on my weekly just to make sure there's nothing that I'm totally missing here. I'm going to go ahead and mark some things off. That's done. TN inserts are done. It's so exciting. Okay, cool. All right, monthly spreads. There we go. All right, gratitude. I'm going to put that I am grateful for taking time off. Even though I haven't taken time off this week, I'm going to later on this week, and I'm really, really excited about it. And I'm just using my regular handwriting here, but I'm going vertical instead of slanting it like I normally do. Which is actually kind of hard to do when you get used to writing a certain way. Like, I want to slant my lettering so bad right now. All right, cool. Apparently cool is my word of the day. I think I've said it quite a few times today. Okay, so we've got teal for this week, which is very exciting. I've probably said exciting a lot too. Okay, so yesterday, miracle morning, yes. Workout, yes. Goal check, no. Hydrate, yes. I'm so good about drinking water. I think at some point, might need to take this off of my tracker. All right, Instagram, yes. Not a me day. And I was in bed at 11:05. One of these days, 11:05, by the way, is close enough for me to mark it off as in bed by 11. Because honestly, whenever my watch starts tracking my sleep, I'm not sure if it tracks the second I lay in bed. I probably was in bed like right before 11. Just fell asleep at 11:05. Okay, and woke up at 6:06. I almost went back in the opposite direction again. Okay. Cool. So that was for this morning. And then my mood last night was definitely still productive. I worked nonstop. I know I said this in my video yesterday, that was my plan. And I really did. I worked nonstop on those TN inserts, just perfecting them and tweaking them and getting them just the way I wanted. So yeah, that was basically my whole day yesterday. And then this morning, I'm trying to decide if I'm still going to go with productive. I feel productive. I also feel a little bit stressed because my deadlines are creeping on me. I have a deadline today and a deadline tomorrow, and then going out of town this weekend and everything going into the shop on Friday. I'm like freaking out. Okay, yep, it's going to be stressed. Can I be productive and stressful? All right, cool. And my sleep log for last night, I went to sleep at 11:05, 11 to 6 basically, which seems to be my trend the last few days, which is good because my goal is actually 10:30 to 5:30. So the fact that I'm actually able to kind of stay within that realm lately is really, really good. So the last 3 nights. Oh, and then I did take a nap yesterday. I was exhausted. I don't know what my deal was. Maybe it was the remnants of the full moon and all that jazz, but let's see. So that would be on Tuesday. I actually took a nap at 1 o'clock for about an hour. So I'm just going to highlight a little hour right there. Okay, so that is all done. We are all set up. We're all set up. Yeah, got a plan for the day. I'm going to get on it. I hope you will too. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.